In this video, I'm going to show you how to create a travel website with WordPress and Popcorn Theme. The site we're going to be making looks just like this. Really nice looking travel website that's highly customizable so that you can make it your own really easily. It's running Popcorn Theme, which means it's super fast right out the box, which means your visitors are going to have a great experience and you're going to keep the search engines happy. My name's Alex and this is WP Eagle. And in this tutorial, I'm going to take you through everything you need to know, including setting up your domain, your hosting, installing WordPress, getting the theme, and customizing the website. Now, everyone's time is precious, so I'm going to keep this tutorial as short and as quick as I possibly can. But if you get stuck, or if you have any questions, or if there's something that you need more of an explanation on, just drop me a comment. I do read all the comments that I get, and I'll reply to as many as I possibly can. Now, I know you're keen to get on the computer and get this website set up. I am too, but I do need to take you through the costs very quickly. There is some small costs involved to set up a travel website with WordPress, but don't worry. I've found some great providers and I've also managed to secure some discount coupons so that you get the best possible price. Let's start with domain name and hosting. You need a domain name. That is the way that people find your website. It's the .com, it's the .net, the .org, the .whatever. And well, I've actually secured a free domain for you. Well, for the first year at least. The free domain comes with your hosting, and hosting is something else that we need. It's very important. Hosting is where your website lives on the internet. You basically pay a company and they take care of putting your website online, all the techie stuff and all that kind of thing. The company I've chosen is Host Armada. They're really good, and you can get hosting from them from as little as $2.49 a month. And that includes your free domain name for the first year. Now, that price does vary depending on the package and plan that you go for, and we'll be going into that in a little bit more detail as we get started. The next thing we're going to need, and it's the only other thing that we need to spend money on, and that is our WordPress theme. I've chosen Popcorn Theme, partly because it's a theme that I've worked on personally and I use it for all of my sites, but also because it comes with a fantastic travel template. Popcorn Theme has two pricing plans. The cheapest being the annual payment plan, which is just $99 a year. But I've got a special discount coupon for you, as I mentioned, which gives you 15% off, which will take that down to $84 and a few cents for the first year. You'll find all the coupons and links to everything I talk about in the description below this video, so be sure to scroll down there and check it out. But that's it. That's enough intro. Let's get on the computer. Let's get this website set up. I wish you the best of luck, and remember, if you get stuck or got any questions, drop them in the comments below. Let's go. The first thing we need to do is set up our domain name and hosting. If you've already got a domain name registered with another domain registrar, that's fine. I'm going to show you how you can use that a little bit later on. But if you haven't got a domain name, I'm going to show you how you can get one for free. Well, at least for the first year, it will be free. The company I'm recommending today is Host Armada. They're fast, they're good value, they're reliable, and you get a free domain name. So they're a great choice when it comes to hosting. I'll put a link up now to Host Armada. I really appreciate it if you use my link. It's an affiliate link. I will earn a commission if you use it to buy your hosting. Really appreciate it. As I said, it helps me to be able to create these videos. I've also got a discount coupon for you as well, which I'll be sharing as we go through the checkout. So let's get started. Click on the link, head over to Host Armada, and then when you arrive on the homepage, you'll see something like this. Click on Plans and Pricing. We want the shared and WordPress Cloud Web Hosting, which is already selected. Scroll down and you can choose the package that you want. Web Warp is a great choice because it's fairly high spec in terms of the technology that it uses, and you can use it for unlimited websites. However, if money's a little bit tight, you might want to consider the Start Dock, which is a lower spec, but still perfectly usable, and you can use it for one website. Of course, you can change the package that you choose later on if you need to. If you want to add more websites, you can upgrade to Web Warp or indeed Speed Reaper. So let's select this package, click Get Started. The first thing we need to do is tell Host Armada about our domain. If you've already got a domain registered with another domain registrar, come down here and click on this box and enter your domain and the extension here and click Use Domain. If you'd like a new domain, which is what I'm going to do right now, and as I said, you get the domain for free for the first year, all you need to do is start typing in this box. Domains do need to be unique, so if your domain is already registered by someone else, you'll need to try different variations to find one that's free and that you can register. This site is just a demo site that I'm setting up for you. So I'm just going to go for a domain name like WP Eagle Travel Demo. Perfect. Let's see if that's available. Success! It's available. And you can see I can get it for 1 year for free. Let's click continue. Now we're on to the product configuration. So there's a few things we need to select here. First is the billing cycle. It's far better value to go for a 3-year period. But if you don't want to put all that money up front right now, maybe you're not sure how the blog's going to turn out and you don't want to commit to 3 years, then go for the annual package. You want to avoid the monthly package because it's a lot more expensive and you don't get the free domain. So go for annually, biannually, or triannually. Next up, we've got the data center. Choose somewhere that's near where your visitors are going to be coming from. And you might not know where that is. And maybe as it's a travel site, they're going to be international. So just choose somewhere that's in Europe or in North America. I'm going to choose Dallas in North America. Next up, we've got the add-ons. And yeah, you don't need any of them. So let's skip past that. And click Preview Order. On this screen, the domain configuration one, we've just got one option, which is the privacy, depends how you like to say it, the privacy protection, which I recommend that you get because it hides your personal information. When you register a domain name, your name and address will be visible on the internet if you don't have this ticked. So it's only $4.65, not a great expense. Let's click continue. And here is our order summary. We've got the start doc for WP Eagle Travel Demo. The data center selected, the period on the domain. We've got the ID protection. And it's given us a total of 362. But of course, we've got a 75% discount. Now, as I said, I've got a code, which I'd really appreciate it if you used it. And it also gives 75% discount. Now, Host Armada don't always offer a 75% discount. So my code will come in. If you're looking at the page, maybe they're only offering a 65 or a 70% discount. I'd really appreciate it if you use it anyway. So click remove code and then enter my code, which is WP Eagle 75. Validate. There we go. So really appreciate it if you use it. So the total due today is just $94.20. Let's click checkout. And then you just need to fill in this form with your information, password, and of course your payment information. So let me do this now and get it all paid for and signed up. And then there is a little bit of a waiting period because if you've registered a new domain name, it needs to be registered and propagate around the world, all the DNS settings, all that kind of stuff. And equally, if you're going to update an existing domain, that can take some time. So yeah, I'm going to fill this in and then I'm going to wait a little while for everything to start working. And you know that your domain name has been registered successfully if you enter it into your browser and you see the Host Armada page. So yeah, I'm going to do this right now. I'm still waiting for my domain to register, but while I am, and while maybe you are, I just thought I'd take you through this email, which hopefully you've received. It's the confirmation of your order. It's got some important information in it, so it's worth keeping somewhere safe. You've got your account information up the top here. You've got your control panel access, which we're going to need shortly. You can also access the control panel through your Host Armada account control panel, which you should have received another email about that. But yeah, this is useful to know as well. You don't need the SSH access. And here are your name servers. Now, if you've just registered a domain with Host Armada, you don't need the name servers. They'll be set automatically for you. If you've got an existing domain with another registrar, you will need them. And the next minute or so is for you people. Basically, what you need to do is log into your domain control panel. Maybe it's GoDaddy, maybe it's Namecheap, Namester. Log into your domain registrar and look for your DNS server settings. They'll be in there somewhere. Once you find them, what you want to do is copy and paste these name servers into those settings. then you're going to need to wait a little while, maybe an hour or two, and then your domain will be pointing at your new Host Armada hosting. So that's about it. I'm going to wait a bit longer, and yeah, if you've got an existing domain, update it now, and you're also going to need to wait a bit. So yeah, I'm going to go make a cup of tea, and then we'll come back and see if everything's working. You'll know it's working when you go to your domain name, you enter it into your browser like this, and yeah, you see something that's not this. What you want to see is the Host Armada welcome screen. So yeah, while we're waiting for the domain to do its thing and the hosting tool gets set up, let's get ourselves a copy of Popcorn Theme, which is the WordPress theme we're going to be using to create our travel website. Popcorn Theme is a project that I'm involved with. I've given a lot of input in terms of what I want from a WordPress theme, and Popcorn Theme delivers a lot of that, and we're developing it all the time. This theme comes with a travel template, which is what we're going to be using to create our website. That makes it really easy and quick to get everything up and running. So head over to popcorntheme.com and you'll see a page like this, and then just click on Get Popcorn Theme. We've got two pricing options. We've got $99 a year or $299 as a one-off payment. And on both of those, you get regular updates, you get technical support. You can use it on as many websites as you like, and you get access to the Popcorn Theme Facebook group. If for whatever reason you're not happy, we offer a 14-day money-back guarantee as well. Now, I've got a coupon code for you, which will give you a discount on these prices, a 15% discount, and I'll share that coupon with you as we enter the checkout. So I'm going to go for the one-off. Click Buy Now, and then click Add to Cart. There it is, all looks good. And then click Proceed to Checkout. So here's the checkout page, which you obviously need to complete. Here is where you enter the coupon code, and the coupon is just the word travel. Let's click Apply Coupon, and then if we scroll down, we get our discount. Now, if you're in the UK, you will be charged VAT, but if you're elsewhere, you won't be. If you change your country, it should remove the VAT for you. So yeah, fill in the form, enter your payment details, click Place Order, and you will get access to the Popcorn Theme license. The license code will be sent to you via email, and keep that safe because you're going to need that when we set up the website. You can download your theme by entering the My Account area, which is up here. And then if you go to Downloads, you'll find the download file is here, and then just click on the red button and download it to your computer. Okay, so now we're ready to start building. Let's go and check if the domain name has been registered and is working correctly. Okay, so here I am over at wpeagletraveldemo.com, which of course was the domain name that I registered. And I've got this screen which says Welcome to Host Armada, which means everything's working correctly. If you had an existing domain and you updated your DNS server settings at your domain registrar and you've given it a bit of time, you should also see the same page. So now we need to install WordPress. And to do that, we're going to go into our control panel. There's a link to it right here. Let's give it a click. Now it's logged me straight in because I stored the username and password in my password manager. Remember, you'll find your username and password in the email that you received from Host Armada when you signed up. Over on the left-hand side is what we need. You can see this WordPress manager by Softaculous. Give that a click. And then what we want is install. Then on this screen, all we need to change is the username and password. I mean, well, the username is fine, but the password being passed, that's pretty bad. That's not very secure. So you need to enter a new password and keep it somewhere safe because you are going to need it. So let me just add one right now. And then once you've done that, you need to set your admin email. You'll need this in case you need to reset your WordPress password at any time. I'll put my email address in here. eagle@wpeagle.com. Then scroll down to the bottom and click the install button. And there we go. Didn't take very long. All done. So now if we head over to our domain name, our new website, and then give the browser a refresh, we can see that we've now got the WordPress default homepage using their default theme. To log into WordPress, we need to come up here and just at the end of the URL, put a / and then wp-admin. And then we need the username and password that we just set up on the installation. I've got the password in my clipboard. Let's click remember me, log in. And here we are. This is the WordPress dashboard. This is where we're going to do a lot of the work on our website. What we need to do now is install Popcorn Theme. Hopefully you were able to purchase a license and you were able to download the file. Once you've done that, go into Appearance and then Themes. And then Add New Theme. Then Upload Theme. Choose File. And here it is in my Downloads folder. Then click Install Now. That's done. Let's click Activate. The next step is to enter the license key. So I'm going to click Enter Your License. Then you need to paste it in here. As I said, you'll find it in the email that you received from popcorntheme.com. I've got my license key in my clipboard, so I'm just going to paste it in and then click Activate. There we go. Now let's install the one-click demo import plugin, which will allow us to quickly install the travel theme or the travel template, the travel demo, whatever you want to call it. So let's click Begin Install and then click Install. There we go. Let's return to the plugins installer and then let's click Activate. There we go. So now all we need to do is go into, let's just refresh by going to the dashboard. We need to go into Appearance and Popcorn Demo Import. Then if we scroll down, this one here is the travel one. It's called Travel. Pretty straightforward. Let's click Import Demo. It's going to ask if you want to install these plugins. You're probably not going to need them, so leave it out. WP Forms is pretty decent, but it's up to you. It is going to install the responsive block visibility swap and the max mega menu because they are required for the travel template to work. So let's click Continue and Import. Okay, so there we are. We're all done. Now, with this particular template demo, there is one extra step. So you need to head over to the Popcorn Theme documentation site, which you'll find if you go to popcorntheme.com and click on Docs and Tuts. I recommend that you do spend some time in there. It's got lots of information about how to get the most out of Popcorn Theme. In fact, the Start Here article right here is a great place to start. We're going to be covering quite a bit of this in the video, but if you need to go deeper or you want to go back in the future to reference some stuff, remember this article document website. But anyway, to do with the travel theme, if we come down here and we click on this article, Travel Demo Import, I'll put a link directly to this in the description of this video. We can see that there's a few extra steps that we need to do. So it's to do with the mega menu, which is a great feature of this template, but it just needs a little bit of setting up. So let me take you through that now. And there's some code we need to copy and paste. So I'm going to scoop this into my clipboard. Oh, wait, I've gone too far. Put that in my clipboard because we're going to need that in a second. Did I get it? I think I got it. Just double check. Yeah, we got it. So let's go back to our website. Go to the dashboard. And then if we go to mega menu and then menu locations, we need to add another menu location. And then we need to select main menu and give it a name. Let's call it main menu. That's a good name. And then click add menu location. Perfect. On this page, we need to tick enabled. Click Save Changes. Next, we're going to go to Menu Themes. And then on this drop down, on the three buttons, we're going to go Import a Theme. And then we're going to paste that code in that I've got on my clipboard that I just copied from the Popcorn Theme document website. Click Import. Now we just need to assign that theme. So let's go back to Menu Locations, our main menu. Scroll down, select our default imported, and then click Save Changes. That should be all done. Let's go and have a look at what the site looks like. So I'm going to come up here and go Visit Site. And there we go. There is our website. There is our menu. It's all working correctly. So the site's already looking pretty decent. But now I'm going to show you how you can customize it and make it your own. Before we start customizing the website, there's a couple of things I just need to show you. The first is that we've imported some demo content for you, just to help you lay out the site and see, how everything looks. You're probably going to want to get rid of this content because it's everywhere. There's quite a lot of it on this site, as you can see. And yeah, it's nice, but obviously it's all gibberish. So yeah, you don't want to launch your site with this stuff on it. So in order to remove it, you go into the dashboard and go into Posts and then All Posts. You'll find it all in here. And you can bulk select it by ticking that box. And then you can bulk delete by going to Move to Trash and then Apply. I'm not going to do it right now because I want to keep it on just so that you can see how the site looks with a bit of content on it. Of course, I'm going to show you how to add your own content or indeed edit this existing content a little bit later on in this video. The next thing I need to tell you about is some of the settings. If we go in here and go into Settings and General, here you can set a site title like WP Eagle Travel Site Demo. It appears up there. And yeah, you need to give your site a nice name. You can have a tagline as well, which sometimes appears, or you can add it to places if you want to, but generally I don't use that. Everything else in here is generally okay. Just make sure you got all your time zones and languages correct. Then click Save Changes. The next thing I want to show you is in reading. And it's this tick box here, which basically prevents the search engines like Google and Bing coming in and indexing your site. This is something you might want to do if you're building your site like right now and you don't want it to start appearing in search engines. And in fact, I'd highly recommend that you do tick this box because you only want to let the search engines in when your website's ready and it's really good. So otherwise Google will come in and go, well, there's nothing here, and it might not come back for a while. So it is quite important in terms of SEO that when Google does first discover your site, it's a really nice version of your site, which has got lots of content on. So tick this box, but of course, remember to untick it when you do want to go live, when you do want to start getting traffic. Otherwise, you're never going to rank on the search engines with this tick box ticked. So there we go. Let's click Save Changes. The final setting I want to show you is permalinks. Now, this is the structure of your website, how the URLs look. By default, it's set to this with a date, which I'm not a big fan of that. It looks messy to me, and I don't think it's that good in terms of SEO. I like just post name, or if you want, you can include a category too. That sometimes makes a nice structure. So for that, if you come to custom structure, then you click on the category. And in fact, I don't want it there. I want it before the post name. So let's put the cursor there and then click category. Much better. So that'll be in the format of something like /restaurants/ El Galleon Best Fish Restaurant, whatever the post is called. Okay, so yeah, this custom structure is probably going to be best for most people. Let's click Save Changes. Okay, now we are ready to start editing. And I think the first thing to do is probably set the logo and set our color scheme for the site. So let's do the logo first. To do that, we're going to come up and click Edit Site. This is how we make changes to the look and feel of any of the pages and templates on our website. It's not where we edit content though. I'll be coming to content later. That would be within Edit Page or Edit Post. So let's click Edit Site. Now I've designed a logo in Canva. I'd recommend that you do the same. Canva's a great tool to use, and it's very easy to create a logo with. Once you have your logo, and by the way, I'd recommend that you go for a size of 500 pixels wide by 200 pixels high. Come up here and click where the logo should be. Let me get rid of the help. Click where the logo should be up here. Click again and click until you get this little blue circle with the upload arrow. Give that a click, and then you can upload the file from your computer. I've got mine right here. Click down here, and there we go. Let's click Save. And let's take a look at the site. A quick way to get back to the site is to just come up to the URL and just take off all this end stuff so that you've just got your domain. Click Enter. I realize I've uploaded the logo with the white background. That's not going to look good. You're going to need your logo to have a transparent background and be a PNG file. I do have it to hand. Let me just replace and then upload. Here it is. There we go. That looks much better. You can resize it by just, dragging around. I think that's about right. Let's click Save. If we want to go back and have a look at the site, we can just take off the end of the URL up here so that we've just got the domain. Press Enter. There we go. Looking good already. Next, I want to show you where you set your colors. If you go back into Edit Site, click on the pencil over here. Then up on the top right corner, you've got Styles. You just close the help. And here you can set your typography. So basically your fonts, your sizes, the appearance. So we're running Helvetica at the moment. You can change it if you like. I quite like Helvetica, but it's up to you. You've also got, all the different types of text. So you can set different fonts for links, headings, captions, buttons, whatever. Let's go back. In here, we've got colors. So this is your general palette, and you can change these if you like. There's tons of colors to choose from. But here you can also set your general kind of text colors, your background colors, your link colors. At the moment, we're set to like an orange color. I'm basically matching up with the colors that are in the logo, or trying to anyway. We've got red buttons, but maybe we want the button to be more blue like the logo, so we could come in here. Then you've got the text color and the background color. Want to go for a blue like that, you can see the button changes. And then all future buttons that you add will also be that color. It's all pretty straightforward. Let's save. Okay, so let me show you how you can edit stuff. It's really easy. Basically, you just click on things. So maybe you want to change this text. Maybe it's not discover the hidden secrets in Spain. Maybe it's discover the hidden secrets in Mexico. Just type. It's really that easy. All of these elements are just clickable and you can change them. This is the hero element here. You can just change the text. You'll notice that there's two different search boxes, and this is the way that I've created the template. Basically, one is for desktops and one is for mobiles. We click on the search box and bring up the settings. It's this panel on the right hand side, and you'll use this for any element that you happen to be clicked on, the one that you've selected. You've got all the options here. Now in advanced, if we scroll down, we've got this visibility setting, so we can hide certain elements on desktop or mobile, and that's basically what I've done here. I've hidden the mobile search on desktops and tablets and vice versa for the desktop search. You're probably not going to want to mess with those settings, but they're there if you need them. We scroll down a little more, we've got the popular guides. Now, of course, you can just change these by clicking on them. It's very easy. The link is here. You can edit the link if you need it to go off to another category, and I'll show you categories and posts in a moment. If you want to change the image, just click on the image and then click replace, and then you can upload or open the media library and choose something you've already uploaded. Maybe you don't want 8. Maybe there's only going to be 6. That's fine. If we bring up the left-hand list view, it makes it a lot easier to see what we're doing, and you can see that we're actually got some columns here. We're in the column section. If we wanted to remove a column, maybe it was only going to be 6 and not 8, we can just click on the 3 dots here and then click delete. There we go, we've got 3 there, and then we're probably going to need to do it down here as well. Let's remove that column. There we go. It's It's really easy to use. This is a video, by the way, up here. It's just a video that I put together. You can upload a video, but maybe you don't have a video. Well, that's fine. Just give it a click and make sure you've got the cover selected over here. And you can replace it with whatever you like, a video or an image. Down here, this is pulling in different articles from around the website. It's basically a latest posts system. And if you come down here and select the query loop, that's what pulls in the different posts. Then down on the right-hand side, you can choose which categories it pulls the posts in from. This is the for kids, or you can use a tag as well. I'm going to show you how you can add tags and put posts in categories in a moment. Down here, again, this stuff you can just click on to change it. Maybe you want to add a form. That's fine. You'll need to use a form plugin for that. These are just images. You can just click on them and replace them as you want. Then down here, we've got another kind of post query, which is pulling in hotels. But, you know, you can put in whatever, or maybe you just want to pull in all your posts. Then here is your About Us kind of whatever. But you could change this to be whatever you like. Just simply click and change stuff as you like. Down here, we've got the footer, where you can add links to your content, or, you know, change it to be whatever you like. It's all very easy, you know, to add a link, you just highlight the text. In fact, this has already got a link, and click the pencil to change it. You can type a link in, or you can start typing and it will find pages and posts that you've already got on your website. So whenever you've finished editing, go up to the top right-hand corner and click Save. So let's go and take a look. There we go. We've got 6 popular guides now. It's looking good. So let me show you how the content works on WordPress. Let's go into the dashboard. We've got posts and we've got pages. Pages are for static bits of content like your About Us, your Contact Us, that kind of thing. And then posts are for your day-to-day articles. Posts have a date on them generally. They have a featured image. They're stored in categories and they use tags. So yeah, generally, all your content is going to be posts. If we go into posts and into categories, we can see the categories that you've already got that came with the demo. And you can, of course, change these and add new categories as you like. To add a new category, type in the category name. Maybe it's beaches. Don't worry about the slug. Generally, the slug will be the same as the name, and then click Add New Category. If you want to have this kind of hierarchical structure, you can use parents as parent categories. There we go. There's the beaches. To add a new bit of content, you'd simply go to New and then Post. Just close the help. And it's pretty straightforward in here. You add a title and then you add all your content here. Let me show you an existing bit of content so you can see exactly what it looks like when you start filling it in. So I'm going to go back to the posts. Not going to save that. You get this Hello World post, by the way, which I'm just going to trash. It's just like a WordPress general bit of content. Okay, so let's take a look at the best shoe shops. I'm going to click Edit. Here we go. So this is a bit of the demo content. I mean, you may just want to edit this if you want. It's got a kind of a bit of a layout, or start from scratch by clicking on the new button. Let's take a look over the right-hand side first. You've got your date that it's published. You've got the template, and you can basically create multiple templates for different types of posts if you like. I'm not going to go into that in this video, but you'll find out how to do that over on the Popcorn Docs website, which I showed you earlier. You've got the URL here, which is, you know, the actual address of the page. You can change that if you like. Down here, we've got the categories that I just showed you, so you can tick which category this post should go into. And generally, you add categories to the navigation, which are already added at the moment. I'll show you them in a second, so people can click onto a category and see all of the posts within that category. Here are the tags. Now, tags are useful for things like the query loops that I just showed you. If you need to pull in certain bits of content to certain parts of your website, a tag might be a good way to do that. Next, we've got the featured image, which is the image that's kind of shown around the website and can also be shown at the top of the article if you want. I recommend using a 16:9 ratio for your featured images, something like that. but of course you can use whatever you like. But I would say that they should all be the same size, otherwise it might mess up the layout of your website. Next, you've got the excerpt, which is a small bit of text, a little snippet of what the article's about, and this will appear at various different points around the website, on the home page, category pages, that kind of thing. So make sure it's short and sweet and catchy and encourages a click. So that's the right-hand panel. I think that's pretty much all you need to worry about over there. And over here is where you start editing your content. You just simply type away or copy and paste it in from Word. We've got a whole load of different blocks and patterns with Popcorn Theme to help you lay out your content. So to add something, you just click on this plus here, or this plus here, or this plus up here. Go up there, you can see all of the different blocks. So, we've got paragraphs, headings, quotes, bits of code, a verse, tables, and then here we've got the media, so images, a gallery, some audio, a video. There's loads of things you can add, so have a play around with them. You should be able to find something that works for you. In terms of what comes with Popcorn, we've got patterns here, and there is loads of different patterns that you can just drop in. Some of them are being used on the home page, but there's all the standard kind of Popcorn ones here, so different alerts. And say if you want to add one, just click it, and then you can just click on it and edit it. This is a great article. Or maybe you want to use it for an affiliate link disclaimer, whatever you like. Let me show you the rest. Got more kind of alert boxes, or whatever you want to call them. Tables of contents, which is what we've got here. There's some product stuff if you're going to be reviewing any products on your travel site. Maybe, maybe not, but who knows? Best suitcases, that kind of thing. We've got tables and, tech spec kind of boxes. We've got pros and cons, what we do like, what we don't like. Perfect for when you're doing reviews of places. There's some colored boxes. And of course, these can all be customized. You can change the colors on them, do whatever you like. We've got some you may also like boxes. Got video boxes, step-by-step guide boxes, call to action boxes. There's loads. And we're adding new patterns all the time. And in fact, if there's something that you'd like, maybe it's not available at the moment, just drop me an email, leave me a comment, and I'll do my best to try and add it to the theme in the next update. So that's editing your content. Really easy, really straightforward. Of course, when you finish, go up to the top and click update. Let's view our post. Beautiful. So let me show you how to edit this template. This is the post template. So we just edited the homepage one before. This is for bits of content. And we can, from here, edit the sidebar. We can edit this researched and written box, which is your kind of author information. We can edit this, which is the author box. Got the affiliate disclaimer here. Yeah, we can edit all this. And to do that, we click on edit site. So remember, edit site is for all the stuff that's the same on all of the content, and then edit post is to edit the post content itself. Let's click edit site. And then again, we can just click on things. So at the top, we've got the excerpt. So that's that small bit of text that I just showed you that appears at the top. Here is the researched and written bit. So you can change this if you like. It pulls in the post author. Authors are set within the WordPress settings, so you can add a biography and that kind of thing within there. Just go into dashboard, go into users, and you'll find everyone in there. You can give different people different username and passwords if you're going to have writers on your site. We can change the affiliate disclaimer. Maybe we don't want it in yellow. Give it a click. Remember, down the right hand side is where you change stuff. We've got the styles in the black and white circle. We can change the background to, I don't know, maybe a green. Beautiful. And there's the comments. Probably not going to want to mess with that. You can change all of these elements. Just give them a click and you can swap them out, customize them, whatever you like. Down the right hand side, we've got this sidebar. Again, just click on it to change it. You might want to change these popular searches. They are just bits of text. They're not dynamic or anything. So change them to be whatever you like. This is a Canva image, but it might be somewhere that you put some advertising. Maybe you create some images with Canva, some adverts, and put them here. Or maybe you're going to run Ezoic or AdSense, in which case you could put some ad units in these spaces. Here's the About Us. Again, you can change this. And here's the latest posts. It's all really easy. And there are loads of Popcorn Theme tutorials, by the way, over on the Popcorn Theme YouTube channel. So you should definitely go check that out. Let's save. Then let's go back to the homepage. Other bits of content that we've got are, of course, pages, as I said earlier, like about and contact. These are very straightforward and work in pretty much the same way as posts in terms of editing. You find the page you want to edit and come up and click Edit Page. And there it is. Contact, you probably want to add a form or address or phone number. About us, you want to fill it out nicely with lots of information about you and your writers and the site and all that kind of lovely stuff. Very easy. The other thing you're going to want to play around with is this menu. You can change it, add whatever you like to this menu. And to do that, we have to go back into the dashboard. So let's go up the top here and click Dashboard. Then if we go into Appearance and Menus, you can see our menu here. We've got Home, and then we've got the locations, and then we've got all the sub menu elements, which are all categories. Got this little blue menu, which is the mega menu. If you click that, you get a few extra options. So you can hide text, you can disable the link, you can hide it on mobile, you can set a lovely icon. It's quite powerful, this mega menu. You've got different effects over here, the fades, whatever. Loads of different effects. You're probably not going to want to mess with it unless you really like to customize stuff, in which case play around as you like. To add something to the menu, come over to this left-hand side. You can add categories, posts, custom links, pages, whatever you like. So say I want to add the category that I just added earlier, which was beaches. This one here, I can just tick it and click Add to Menu. And then maybe put that under the locations as well. Just drag it up to where I want it. You see these have got a little indent showing that they're the sub-menu. Maybe I want to add a nice icon. Oh, it says I need to save it first. Okay, no problem. We'll do that. Yeah, maybe we want to add a nice icon. Click on the mega menu. Find something beachy. Nope. Umbrella. Nope. Quite limited icons, actually. And they're not always named properly. You see anything beachy in here? Got to be something suitable, right? You can upgrade the plugin to the premium version if you want extra icons. I'm really not seeing anything particularly beachy right here. So I'm just going to go for a heart. I don't know. Oh, there we go. Palm tree. Perfect. Palm tree. Exactly what I wanted. So that's done. Let's click the cross. Let's click save and let's go and take a look. There we go. Look at that with a palm tree. That brings us to the end of this tutorial. I think that's enough for you to get up and running and get started. Remember, there's loads of information over on the Popcorn Theme website if you do get stuck. You can also raise a ticket over at popcorntheme.com. Myself, Phil, and Carl all work on the support tickets. So, yeah, if you've got a particular question about this project, drop it on there and I'll do my best to help you out. I'm going to be making my very own travel website really soon with Popcorn Theme and this template. And I'm going to be sharing exactly how I do that on this YouTube channel. So you're not going to want to miss that. So make sure you're subscribed and click the notification button to make sure that you get notifications. If you enjoyed this video, I really appreciate it if you click the like button. That really does help me out. But until next time, I wish you the best of luck with your website. See you later.